We're in for a wild night.
So speaking of competition, last week's last week's weekly challenge was Conflict in Alterac Valley. So last week's challenge was to make a deck that is themed with minions that are only from the same faction. So Alliance or Horde, looking at the core races. So for Horde, that would be like Orcs, Trolls, Taurens, Blood Elves, Goblins, and Undead Forsaken. Whereas for Alliance, that's Humans, Dwarves, Gnomes, Worgans, Draenei, and Night Elves. Spell art and weapon art should reflect this as well. So making a deck that is actively viable, hopefully you can get a win with it, maybe even on ladder, which I believe someone may have done.
I believe so, actually. Yeah, it was. We got some good participation this week. It was a lot of fun, and having done a lore themed challenge, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Goliath, who really was kind of the referee here, actively in Discord over the past week, answering a lot of questions about is my deck okay? Does it have the right minions in it? Does this count? Does this not count? And it was just a blast. And I think we saw a lot of participation also, which is a lot of fun for us on this end. So yeah. Anyways,
and so Nate, who ended up winning this week's weekly challenge?
Yeah, so our winner this week happens to be our very own Schmoopy Daddy, who built an orc deck that was very on point in terms of consistency with orcs. I mean, goodness, Rokara is everywhere, but even in the artwork, in terms of the Outrider's Axe, and we've seen some big names lore-wise. So Gromash Hellscream is here, Rokara is here. The card that everyone jokes about every time nerfs are mentioned, Warsong Commander, is in this deck. And Frostwolf Grunt. So this is very on point theme wise. And so Schmoopy Daddy is our winner this week. 2 weeks in a row now, starting to give everyone else a run for their money. But congratulations to Schmoopy Daddy, who will get 2 packs on us, and we will immortalize this achievement on our website, Hall of Fame, where we can recognize this for generations to come. So yes, congrats. And I will give you extra kudos for the screen. Number one, doing it on ladder, but number two, the screenshot attacking with the new weapon, the this hammer axe thing, whatever it's called. What is Rokara? Is it the immovable object, or is it the
I think it's the unstoppable force.
Oh, the unstoppable force, rather. Yes. Well, anyways, the screenshot was quite amazing. So congrats there. Great work. We do have...
Congratulations.
Yeah. Good job. Love to see it. And we do have another challenge for y'all this week. I'm excited to present this one. For me personally, I've been experimenting a lot with some of the new hero cards. And so this week's listener challenge is around the new Demon Hunter hero, KURTRIS. And so here's the challenge. The way that the hero power works is every time one of your minions attacks, the hero power refreshes. I currently have a high score attack of 30 damage, and this is without a weapon equipped. And so the challenge for all of y'all is to beat my top score. I want to see if anyone out there can come up with a attack of over 30 without having a weapon equipped. Primarily, this is meant to happen using the hero power. Refreshing the hero power enough times to get your attack up above 30. So yeah, we'll see if anybody can do it. The way to participate in this, challenges can be played in casual or on ladder, either way. We don't want you to tank your rank unnecessarily, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. You unfortunately cannot play against a friend or against the Innkeeper. They may not necessarily mean to make it too easy, but they'll make it too easy accidentally. Take a screenshot, post it in our Discord in the Weekly Challenges channel. The winner then will be announced on next week's show, or our next show. Receive 2 Hearthstone packs on us of your choice and be immortalized in the Hall of Fame on the Born to Be Wild website. Looking forward to some of the crazy things that you all can come up with. I'm seeing how gigantic this hero power can get, or this attack can get. And I know that there's some ways to manipulate this, especially in Wild. The spirit of this competition is to try to do this using the hero power the way that it was intended, refreshing it multiple times to get the attack rather than using a whole mess of spells to get your giant attack. So that is definitely the preference there, but we'll see what all of you can come up with. And yeah, and it will announce the winner on the next show.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see just how high that attack can go and see if y'all can beat Nate's score of 30. So 30 seems like a pretty solid, that's the amount of health you start with. So that's a really good bar to set to hopefully hurdle pretty quick.
I hope so. I'm curious to see how it can work. And I've been experimenting with some things on my end. I've got some ideas, but we'll see. We'll see what people can come up with. Anyhow, that's